How's your tea?
Hot as fuck.
Like me.
Ha!
Welcome to Miffs. I'm Matt Hoss.
And I'm Dan Rhodes. Whether you know about Theseus or you're revising your syllabus,
If you want tales with a bit of jest, or you just want to hear about incest.
what?
What? It's really interesting.
Welcome to Miffs. Welcome to Miffs.
Welcome to episode...
67?
We briefed about this 2 minutes ago, but 67.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. And today we have the hottest topic we've ever discussed on this podcast. About 5 minutes ago, Dan asked me a question which there was a hot debate about, and we thought, Dan, let's put aside our differences and talk about it on the podcast. Dan, what question was that?
I said, who would win a fight between me and you?
See, I think this is a good... Something we haven't talked about before. A lot of people have emailed us in, which they haven't, but a lot of fictional people have emailed us in. And I think it's something we need to address, because I think we've got to talk about it in full, because who's going to win? Is it a normal fight or a fight to the death?
Here's what I think.
Because I think...
Let's have a play fight, ha ha ha. Who can put someone on the ground first? You would win.
So, okay.
A full-on, serious fight to the death.
Yeah.
I've got that all day long.
What? No way, man! I could kill you so easily. In a fight to the death, I could definitely, because I have a lot of brute strength. If you know what I mean. I think
You got you got a low centre of gravity.
Yes, yeah, and very hard to pull down.
Yeah.
And pull off. So that is too real. I think I've got I think once I'm bloodlusted, when I've been wronged, and I've got that kind of heart of anger, I don't think you can stop me. You know, because I think you're too, and also you're quite a brittle man as well. I think I could take you.
Yeah.
So I think in the fight to death, Dan, you're gonna lose.
Really? Okay.
But right, how about no weapons? No weapons whatsoever.
Just
Fists.
fists.
So this is what I'm thinking.
Still me.
What? How? You're just being divisive now. What's your reasoning?
I've got way longer arms than you.
Yeah, but I can still kick you.
I did boxing for a bit.
Did you?
Yeah.
And you rode quite. All right.
I'm stronger than I look. Stronger than I look.
Let's be fair. A lot more fitter as well.
Got that? Yeah. Fit.
Yeah.
Got the height advantage.
What you might do, just run for about 45 minutes and they'll die of cardiac arrest.
I think you would have to get in close quickly and use your centre of gravity. You'd have to grab me. I think once you grabbed hold of me, I would struggle. But as long as I kept you at bay, I'd just keep punching away.
Because I think, in all fairness, I think my brain's kind of thinking that if I rushed you, if I got in there quick, I could take you out fast before you had time to think.
Yeah.
But I think if it was a long-term thing, I think you'd probably wear me out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going on the strategy that it would take time.
So you're more of a strategist.
If you ran in straight away and grabbed me, you'd probably do some weird Matt Hoss, flip me over your shoulder and end me.
But then again, I think I would probably take... okay, let's add some weapons to the mix. What if we had what if we had melee weapons where I could knives and swords? Who would win?
Now it's difficult because of my long arms would come in handy.
Yeah.
I could just be somewhere up here.
But you are forgetting that I'm a massive nerd, so I know these things.
That's true, and you do have a sword in your room.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah.
So you can wield a medieval sword.
Here's the fun thing. I was interviewing a friend of mine called Sarcy, who's a musician. She came up here for the weekend, and she she went in my bedroom and was like, "Oh, it's like a teenage boy's bedroom." And she looked at the sword and was like, "Yeah." And that was hurtful.
And then she got decapitated.
Yep, by a dagger. Reference. I still think I would win.
I think it'd be a close one. It'd be certainly something people would want to pay money for.
How about guns?
Guns. How good are you? How regular are you firing guns?
Oh, every day.
Every day, me too, all the time.
Vegan Matt Hoss, he lives a very peaceful life.
I went to a gun range in Vegas.
Did you actually?
I've been clay pigeon shooting a few times. I could load a shotgun quite quickly, I reckon.
But I play a lot of video games, though.
You play a lot of video games, though, yeah, and as we know, that has a bearing on the real world.
Wow. Well, I've been murdering a lot of prostitutes and stealing a lot of cars, so...
Yeah, that's true, you do play a lot of video games, you'd be able to,
No, that's not a video game.
Oh. Sorry, GTA. Matt Hofstar.
Yeah.
GTA Darlington.
That wasn't a sexy laugh. But, yeah, I don't know. I just feel that I have a bit more venom than you. I have more to lose.
Do you think?
I think emotion... I don't know if I would be in the zone or be an emotional wreck.
You'd be one or the other, I think.
Because I don't think I could
You'd either be like, oh, I don't want to fight. Or you'd just be like, I'm going to rip your ass off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be somewhere in between.
Yeah, because I think you'll be more like a murder robot. Because I don't think you want to kill, but I think you'll do what's necessary. You'll be Hunger Games.
Yes, that's me. Yeah. I don't want to, but I can.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Welcome to the show, everyone. So if you
as you were murdering me, as the light faded from my eyes, what would be your what would you say to me, like in a movie, like a horror, like a Hollywood movie? What's the last words you say to me as you drive the knife into my heart?
Oh my god.
I would say something so. Would you just be like...
Hold on, I'm going to pretend to throttle you now.
Okay, yeah, I'm strangling...
You should have done more admin!
That'll be yours.
Or alternatively, welcome to Miffs, if you know what I mean. Later.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and throttle me for a bit?
Yeah, I know what I do.
Okay.
Oh, please, Dan. I think about the podcast.
Get me inside butthole!
And I'll be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, if you had to execute me, how would you do that?
Oh, I do it dignified, because we're friends. You sound like a medieval, like a king.
No, I think you mean like I'm on the floor, I'm about to die, how are you going to finish me off? Not like that.
Oh, like my finish him!
Yeah, like execution.
My finishing move.
Yeah.
I plunge my fist into your chest and rip out your heart.
I thought you were going to say anus.
Bring out your heart.
Yeah.
Whoa! That's impressive.
Die as I live.
I don't know how I finish you.
Oh my, yeah, that would finish me in more ways than one. Okay, how would I finish you off? I think what I'd do is like you'd be on the floor and be like, please man, I love you. It's like too little, and what I do is start to do a backflip.
I just saying too little.
So too little, and then I'll do like an upper kick, roundhouse kick to your face, but like a somersault version. Go kick you. And I'll go too late, and you'll be like, I'll go to the sun.
Too little, too late, but like with a blip in between. That's quite cool. That's very
too
dramatic,
little.
actually. Yeah.
Too late. Now to grab and then I'll put my fist inside your anus and grab your heart out. So.
Yeah.
That's the both well, I'm glad we answered that. Slight tonal shift, however. We received an email from your mum.
Yeah, we did.
It's quite hard to segue between the two of those.
Yeah. She emailed in to say that neither of us would win because we're both pansies.
Actually, that is how. Yeah, that would. You know, in a fight to a death, I think we'll try and tickle each other to death.
Yeah. That would work on me. I get very ticklish. I can't breathe. Sorry.
Do you actually?
I actually am. Not so much. It's more like I gotta be in the mood.
Mood to tickle.
Easy to tickle.
So we got an email regarding episode 60 of Miffs.
Yeah, way back in episode 60.
Oh, the halcyon days. So the episode 60 we talked about prophecies, didn't we?
We did.
What did we talk about?
We talked about prophecies.
Thank you, Dan. Because in episode 18 we talked about Tiresias, and we set up prophecies for episode 30, then for episode 60, and we got an email from Chris. And he goes, "Hi Dan and Matt, just listened to episode 60 with all your predictions, and something spooky has happened. I will keep you in suspense for a bit, but will explain when I see Dan. It's impressive. Love from your number one fan, XX." Thank you for that email, Chris. And Dan, I believe you have the counterpart to that explanation. Can you explain further?
Yes. Can I explain before I give you the present?
Cool, you might have to give context.
Okay. Basically, I met her for lunch. I don't see her very often. My mum gave me a gift to give you.
Oh wow!
I've also got one.
So she was two gifts and one.
2 gifts.
It got a gift
this one
from
is
me.
your one. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Is it the same gift?
It is the same gift.
So you know what it is.
I know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Because she made me open it in front of her.
Right.
She made me. Yeah. But she's proud of herself because it does link back to
episode 60.
Episode 60, one of the prophecies.
Wow. Okay.
And we said, "Oh, that hasn't happened yet."
Oh,
It turns
okay.
out it has happened because Mum had done this.
Okay.
And purchased this said gift before that episode.
Is it a girlfriend for me?
Yes. Would you like to have my eyes open or closed?
I'll close my eyes and you can put it in my hand.
You're probably going to know what it is. Also,
Yeah, but explain this as well.
I'd just like to mention that it may or may not be broken because I had it in my bag earlier and I forgot about it and I threw my bag on the hard tile floor and I heard a noise and I immediately thought, that's got Matt's present in it. Whoops. But if it is broken, sorry. We all know what it is.
If it's glass, and it's going to be very painful. Okay.
It says fragile, ironically.
Yeah, so it says on top, it's a cardboard box. It says Matt X. I think I might know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. She's very proud of herself.
If it is what I think it is, it might be the greatest gift I've ever had. Still hoping for girlfriend.
It's actually, it's a girlfriend in a box.
Because that was one of the prophecies, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a flashlight.
Oh, God. That would be a weird gift to get mum.
There would be, yeah.
But not outside the remit of this
No,
podcast.
please don't be broken. Please don't be broken.
Yes, it's not broken.
It's not broken.
And it's what I thought it was. It's a mug which says Miffs on it. Yes, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Chris. It's nice that our fans get us gifts as well. We don't put any merch out. That's great. Thank you so much. That's honestly a very sweet gift. Thank you. So that is quite spooky though, isn't it? Like,
Because I think one of them was that there would be merchandise.
yes, yeah. So we now have not merchandise, not for sale, but for us.
No, for us.
Are we the most egotistical podcast ever?
Yes.
If we drink from our own mugs. I might have this afterwards. Thank you so much, Chris. That's amazing. Thank you for the gift, and also spooky, right? So, can we drink them? There'll be one in the north and one down south as
It
well.
would be, yeah.
Hopefully, your mum bought like 5,000 of them. And,
Yeah, I'm hoping she did. Yeah,
and she
we just started
said
selling them.
like a black market of myths, if you know what I mean. Like she's just trying to circumvent our popularity. Donate to our Patreon page.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really it's hard to express how much that means. That's lovely. Thank you so much. Better than a girlfriend. Also, I almost put it on the desk there, and it almost fell off the edge. I was like, if I broke it now, that would be really fun. Oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks for bringing that all the way up north. I feel very emotional. Anyway, should we? At the end of the episode, should we kill each other and to prove?
Yeah, there's going to be a fight to the death.
But before that, we should probably do a myth.
We should do, really.
Let's count the remake of the podcast, I guess. Anyway, time to myth.
Myths.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little jingle.
Dan, I think you should make a jingle sometime.
I make all of the jingles, Matt.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how did you make them?
I get a keyboard
Uh-huh.
and just channel my inner loneliness.
So, welcome to the podcast. Do you have inner loneliness?
Not really.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, can you stop stealing my vibe, please? Because that's my denouement, really. So, oh, look at me. I have a full-time job and stability. Oh, boo-hoo, Dan. Anyway, sorry. What are we doing today, Dan?
We're doing a myth. It's called Deucalion and Pyrrha.
Pyrrha.
Deucalion and Pyrrha.
Deucation's a cool name.
Deucalion is a cool name. That's a name. That sounds like a. It's not a name. That sounds like a. No, it sounds like. I'm trying to make up a fake. I'm desperately trying to think of a fake sentence where I think that word would come in. You'd be like, "Oh, how was work the other day?" It was a bit of a Deucalion, but
Yeah, it's like when you go on holiday, but stuff went wrong there, so it's a bit of a Deucalion. It's like a vacation but went wrong.
Yeah, like a Deucalion.
Like, oh yeah, it was like we went to the lakes, but the wife got a bit angry.
or a holiday where you did like not a lot of relaxing, so you was like a lot of doing.
Yeah, a
Oh,
Deucalion. Yes,
Deucalion.
that's good. Oh, we should
yeah.
be on no such thing.
A
as
bit of
fish.
work, bit of holiday. It was a bit of a Deucalion.
Yeah, it's like a productive holiday.
Yeah.
But not like, wow, I'm actually proud of us then. Probably unwarranted. Pyrrha just sounds like a sauce.
It just sounds like a sauce.
So have you heard of this myth before?
I have not heard of this myth ever before in my whole goddamn life.
I'm looking forward to hearing from it. So, would you like me to start?
You can start.
So this
While
is...
the Titan Prometheus... What?
Such a dick. So, this is the myth of Deucalion and Pyrrha. While the Titan Prometheus was bound and chained atop Mount Caucasus for stealing fire from Zeus, Exhibit A, Episode 4 of this podcast, the world below and its peoples were in a bad moral situation. Greed, anger, jealousy, and hate would exist among people ever since Pandora had opened that forbidden box. Exhibit B, Episode 6 of this podcast. A little... Doubt it. I don't have to praise myself for my own jokes. And not even jokes, really. It's
actually legitimate post-reading.
Yeah. The gods were angry at humans because, apart from their unacceptable behaviour, they would also forget to pray to their names and honour them with sacrifices. So the gods are getting angry at humans because they don't praise the gods as much, but also...
The world's in disarray.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that there's much to praise them for at the moment. But again, this is why Zeus decided to destroy all of humankind. Now, this is such a Zeus move, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, instantly just going like, well, they haven't prayed to me in a day. Okay, so I'll kill everyone. He is the most irrational person.
Yes, but there's also lots of anger, jealousy and evil in the world. It's a dark place.
He's a bit like...
It's like the Dark Ages of Greece.
He kind of wants to know it, you know what I mean? Like, just set the world, flood the world, start again, you know what I mean? Zeus wants to destroy all of humankind, but only two people would seem right. Deucalion was the son of Prometheus, known for his rightful character and good advice, and his wife Pyrrha, a fair lady.
Ooh.
A very fair lady.
Very fair lady.
So there's only two nice people in the whole world. But also, son of Prometheus, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
I didn't know he had a family.
No, I didn't know either.
Well, maybe the mum's Brian the Eagle.
Probably, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, after he pegs out his liver, he pegs something else.
Yeah. What he does, Brian the Eagle puts his fist in the side, grabs the heart of Prometheus, pulls it out.
Yeah.
There you go. The gods had perceived them to be the most righteous amongst the men and women on earth, and had chosen them to be the only survivors of that catastrophe that was about to befall of every man and animal. Okay, so I alluded to Noah and the Ark. This is that story, essentially.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The Great Flood appears in a lot of mythological...
I didn't know there was going to be a flood.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen.
Okay. You say a thing, but it's in the title, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the title, yeah. One day, while visiting his father Prometheus... what are we calling him again?
Deucalion.
Deucalion.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, his name's different.
Deucalion? Oh no.
I don't think there's a... I think
it's Deucalion.
I think it's Deucalion. I think we've misread that. I've accidentally put a T in instead of an L.
Oh no, we had such a good time with Deucalion.
Oh no. No wonder it didn't sound like a name. It's not.
Oh no. Oh, I was so proud of myself.
His name's Deucalion. Sounds like an animal.
Oh.
Here we see the Deucalion.
It's like it's like a lion who does stuff.
Yeah.
A lion.
Oh guys, his name's Deucalion.
Oh no.
That's why it didn't sound right.
No, it didn't.
Deucalion's a way cooler name.
I think Deucalion's one of the best pieces of work we've done on this podcast. I don't think we deserve their mug anymore.
It was almost as good as You Know Me.
Yeah, yes, You Know Me. Episode 23, Exhibit C.
One day, while visiting his father Prometheus...
After getting the name changed...
Yeah, Deucalion was told by his father that a great flood was about to devastate and wash away everything on Earth, for people had forgotten the purpose of their creation. Sorry, can I just... Prometheus allowed visitors?
Yeah, that's a weird one, because he lives literally...
One day while visiting... He lives like in the underworld.
Yeah. So, it's like visiting hours where he's just like bleeding to death. Like.
Yeah. Wow. So he's basically said, oi, something's going down.
At least...
There's a flood.
That is the only time I ever heard of visiting hours in Tartarus.
Alarmed by his dire warning, Deucalion hasted back to Pyrrha, and telling her of the impending doom, they constructed a boat together and were making themselves ready for the disaster.
Wow,
There's
okay.
Noah things going on.
Yeah, honestly, is this all just Noah?
I think it basically is, yeah.
Well, at least Deucalion is a better name than him, but not as good as Deucalion.
A strange, uncomfortable silence descended upon the surroundings. There was not a breath of wind to be felt. Without warning, the storm unleashed its fury upon the poor people, lashing them severely. Deucalion and Pyrrha got quickly into the boat, and soon the flood carried them away. The rain was raging for days and nights, probably 40, and all fell to the wrath of the gods. Only Deucalion and Pyrrha aboard the boat were kept safe. The fury of the storm stopped only when all around was only water. Not a tree or mountain could be seen. Wow. How do you feel about that, Matt?
Well, it's... So the gods are just...
I mean, this is overkill.
Literally overkill, because they are committing genocide because people didn't pray enough.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if Pandora opened all these evils in the box, would that just get rid of everything? Because I don't think it would, if you know what I mean. This doesn't really say anything, you're just killing people, if you know what I mean. And
they're basically trying to start again.
yeah, but equally, if my point is, if there's already evil in the world, what's the point, if you know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be infected, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And also, how good are these people, though? Because, like, what are you basing it on? Cause,
She's a very fair lady.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she hasn't got any character description. All she is fair, if you know what I mean. And there's so many people who are quite good in Greek mythology, if you know what I mean. So, do they not deserve to live as well?
But I think this is a period of time where it's very lawless.
Kind of like Mad Max.
Mad Max, I was going to say, it's like a lawless, pre-apocalyptic.
Yeah, pre-apocalyptic. Yeah, I like that as well. Okay. Okay. So it's kind of like Badlands, so to speak. Okay, and I'm on board with that a bit more. But equally so, like, how nice do you have to be the best couple in the world? You know what I mean? Like,
well, in this world, probably not a lot.
Yeah. Like,
any other day, they'd probably be not at all good.
Basically, they went to one PTA meeting, and that makes them gods. Their boat was drifting for days, while the water slowly drained away, and finally the day came when it rested on dry land, atop Mount Parnassus, close to the area of Delphi. So that's an interesting point. Where does all the water go to?
The gods just
zap it up.
The same with the basins and the holes from last
Yes!
Just pulls the plug.
Actually, all that water goes to the basin.
Well, the same way they made all that water, they can take it away. I mean, these gods can... I mean, getting rid of some water wouldn't be the most craziest thing they can do with their powers.
No, fairness.
Also, by the sounds of it, they're all working together, aren't they? So there's a lot of gods here, they're doing a lot of stuff.
Imagine that meeting. It's like, okay, we're going to kill everyone. It's like, yeah, we got nothing better to do.
And it's like, it involves water, and then Poseidon's like, oh man,
I have to work overtime.
Do you realise how much paperwork there is for me?
And Hades' like, well, how about for me? Everyone's dying! And it's like, I've got to sum up a storm. And it's like, I have to deal with millions of people dying.
The admin.
The admin. I have to hire a three-headed dog. Imagine, like, Karen, who's the ferryman as well.
Yeah.
He's like, come give me 2 oboes. And then everyone just floods him. Like, oh my god, no! Before it was just
the queues.
Yes, oh my god. The queues into hell are crazy. Like, imagine if that was your worst problem. Anyway, the boat landed
on a mountain.
On top of Mount Parnassus. When Deucalion and Pyrrha saw that the flood had receded, they looked over the desolate landscape and realised that they were the only 2 human beings left alive.
Didn't they know that anyway?
Yeah, right? Because surely that's...
Pretty sure they got told that.
Also, surely, sorry to be a nitpicker here, but Deucalion surely isn't a human being, right?
Because his dad's a titan.
Yeah.
He's a demi-titan.
Meaning, like, if he has the power to see him in Tartarus, then for sure he is not a human.
Yeah, he's not a human at all, is he? His dad's a titan, yeah.
So...
His dad's basically Thanos.
Yes, yeah. Honestly, don't start talking about...
I shouldn't, because you'll go off on one.
It's like my crack cocaine. They lamented bitterly at this lonely fate and imagined what it would be like if they did not have each other. That's quite emotional. Also, imagine being in a relationship where you're in love, it's all good, but then everyone else is wiped out and it's just you two. It's pretty intense.
It's very intense.
I actually wrote a play about that kind of situation. Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
Right. I started writing it at uni, and I did make it, but I didn't go anywhere afterwards. But basically, the plot was that basically it's this couple have the biggest breakup, very messy breakup. It's like lots of insults, and they find out a lot about each other cheating and like stuff like that. But then the apocalypse happens, and then the only 2 humans left alive. And then it's just like, oh, we have to repopulate the Earth. Like, well, not with you, dickhead, and stuff like that. And it's quite a silly script as well.
And they have to learn to love each other again.
Kind of, but there's a lot of multiple different endings. So, hey guys, check that out in 2020. So,
what's it called?
I think it was
just so someone else can steal the idea before you copyright it.
Please don't do that. Well, actually, Chris Rhodes, if you want to write the manuscript and then publish it for us, that'd be really handy. Thank you. I also have, I mentioned to you, I have a couple of novel ideas as well. I think after the Fringe, and after it isn't a success, I think I might write a novel. Go for it.
Nice. You should do.
What do you reckon should be my pen name? I might call myself...
Isn't it normally your first name and your mother's maiden name? Oh no, your middle name and your mother's... That's a pseudonym, is a middle name and your mother's maiden name. So you'd be Elliot... What's your mother?
Elliot Middlemiss.
Elliot...
Middlemiss.
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 Elliot Middlemiss.
That's pretty cool. Actually, I think I'd like to be called Alfred San Francisco.
Middlemiss is quite a cool surname, actually.
I think Elliot Middlemiss.
I'd be John Savile.
Yeah, you would. You sound like a character in every film.
Elliot Middlemiss. That sounds like a children's author.
Oh, that's not bad. Actually, I have a couple of children's ideas in mind.
So basically, they're on a mountain. The floods receded, and as it recedes, they realise they're left on a mountain. They're the only 2 people left, and they think, "God, this is sad."
Yeah, and the point is that they have to make it work between those two as well. It's a lot of pressure for that relationship.
Approaching the Oracle of Venus. Oh, that's it. The Oracle's alright.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Oracle's fine, like in Delphi.
Yeah. Approaching the Oracle of Themis, they made her an offering of pure water from the local stream, and, protrusting themselves on the steps of her temple, they implored her to help them and with the drowned and lifeless world they had left with. Also, that's a terrible gift.
Yeah,
water. Get over it. You've just been in a flood, mate.
Do you know what that? Yeah. That's even worse as well.
Please give her the boat or something.
That's like giving a victim of a horrible crime the crime weapon.
I brought you some gifts. What is it? Water. What? Well, there was a massive flood. It's the only thing I've got.
And also, what it is pure water from the local stream. That's a gift. You've gone to a dinner party and you forgot to get a gift on the way, and you go, oh, it's pure water from a local stream. You kind of hipster it up a little bit. It's not cool.
Taking pity on them, the goddess delivered them an oracle, who said...
Do we say it in a weird voice?
Yeah, you do. This is the oracle.
Walk away from the temple with veiled heads and your robes loosened. As you go, throw behind you the bones of your mother.
Was that alright?
That was alright. You sound like the woman from Us.
From what? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
Good film.
Walk away from the temple with veiled heads and your robes loosened. As you go, throw behind you the stones of your mother. What do you think that means, Matt? Let's try and work this riddle out.
So I think it's going to be... You have to get nude.
You have to get nude, find the bones of your mother,
and bury them.
Bury them.
But it's kind of like a very superstitious thing. Get naked, throw your bones.
Yeah. For a time, the couple stood in horrified silence, before Pyrrha burst out that she was so very sorry, but she could never do something so wicked as dishonour her mother's bones. She doesn't want to dig up her mum's grave, basically. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yes, yeah, especially... Also, waterlogged at this point.
Yeah,
so.
Probably just died. Jesus, Oracle, don't you just die?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Both of them continued to mull over the words of the goddess in great perplexity. At last, Deucalion said,
I can't believe that Oracle would tell us to do anything wicked. I think by the bones of our mother, the goddess means these stones that lie here. The bones of our great mother, Earth. Did you know he's American?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's very, very, very odd atmosphere as well.
Yeah. Prayer was uncertain, but they agreed that there was no harm in at least trying this. She's like, that sounds like she's definitely not into it.
Yeah, and also...
She's like, sure, Deucalion, yeah, we'll try. Yeah, the bones means the stones, does it? Yeah, you fucking idiot.
What's she doing? Well, this feels very passive-aggressive. It's like, Yeah, we'll try. Yeah,
We'll try your thing.
We'll try.
And then we'll go and dig up my dead mum.
Yeah. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Gathering up the stones, the two of them did as Themis said, walking away with their heads covered in reverence and casting the stones behind them.
When they stopped and turned, they saw an amazing sight. The falling stones were changing shape before their very eyes, at first taking on the appearance of rough-hewn statues, and then softening into human form. All the stones that were cast by Deucalion turned into men, while all those that Pyrrha threw turned into women, and thus the current race of humanity, hard-wearing and tough like stone, came into being. Dan and I are sat here aghast. This is weird, right?
Yeah, are we that strong? So are they saying that they created a better set of humans than had been before?
Made out of rocks. Well, firstly, I'm not tough like stone. I mean, I could kill you in a battle, but emotionally not tough like stone. Wow, okay.
I mean, I'm hard as a rock right now, but
yeah. When aren't you? Oh, yeah, very, very odd. The earth, meanwhile, sodden with moisture, like I am right now, and warmed up by emergent sunlight, spontaneously generating new life. Some creature that had existed before, and others new. So that created a brand new world, which was
a whole new world.
Also, if your problem were people being reckless and evil, why do you think having tough men would be better at that?
I was going to say that. It's really just creating the same problem we had last time, but everyone's a twat.
But what you've done is kind of a bit like bacteria. You've kind of got rid of them, but made them stronger.
Yeah. Basically, that was an analogy for MRSA. Is what Matt's saying.
Also, like, Deucalion and Pyrrha had no character in that whatsoever.
No.
Like, you're the nicest people.
Basically.
Yeah.
Hey, throw these rocks behind you. It's got nothing. I'm giving you this power. I just want to make that perfectly clear. Me, the Oracle.
She can also make that way clearer as well. Like being like, hey, just throw these stones behind you.
Yeah, what? Why do the riddle?
Imagine the emotional duress of digging up your mum, your waterlogged mum.
Can you imagine that? What I was going to say actually is Deucalion. They did his idea first, and it worked. Imagine if they'd done her idea first, and how bad she would have felt when she realised that digging up her own mother had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't believe I just did that.
Also, how insensitive when she's crying over her mum. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, mum. It's like, I'll throw some stones. That's so not productive.
No, I reckon in real life you would go with the literal meaning. You would get your mum, you'd throw her bones away, it wouldn't do anything, and then he'd be like, oh, I reckon she means stones.
Well, like,
and then she'd be like, why didn't you say it earlier, Deucalion? And he'd be like, I did, but you didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I felt a bit insensitive at the time. Yeah. Would you chuck your mother's bones to see? Would you dig up your mum's bones?
If I had to.
Thanks for the cup. Anyway, let's rank this mother.
Hey there, my name's Matt Huss, and in this link I have an American accent, and I advocate the safe use of Miffs podcasts in small doses.
Alright, Dan. We usually score out of 40, but today we're doing it out of 4,000 divided by 100. 12.5! Alright, so we have life skills, the practical things we learn, and we have other categories, which we'll say in a second. But what, Daniel, things did we learn?
In my head we learned a lot. In my head we also didn't learn a lot.
Do you want to elaborate on that? Or
one thing we learned is life skills to be a horrible person, group humanity being horrible.
Isn't that more morals? Right?
We learned the visiting hours of the
good one.
Tartarus.
We learned that even if you are strapped to a rock, you can have a son.
We learned that when you I guess we learned this. We learned that when you get told only two people are going to survive, what they actually mean is you and an oracle.
Yeah, 3 people.
Three people.
Instantly.
How to create life, that's a pretty big one.
Yes.
How to de-riddle riddles.
How to de-lice the world.
How to de-lice the world, yeah.
How
to escape a flood. How to build a boat.
Yes, that's a boat that withstands the end of the world.
Yeah. God, you must be really proud of your boat skills if that happens.
Yeah. And imagine, like, we got a little bit of...
What would you estimate the cost of that Aegean boat to be?
That's. See, I should have thought of this earlier. I keep on forgetting I'm an Aegean boat specialist. But
how much would you value a boat that can sail the end of the world in a great flood?
I assume it's going to be made out of wood, right?
And get crashed into a mountain.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think, not including labour,
No.
25 quid. Easy money, yeah. I can knock a
Couple of gold coins.
Yeah, two obols, yeah. We learnt how to do paperwork for the underworld.
Yeah.
Like, we learned how to throw bones of your dead mum by accident.
Yeah.
We learned to throw a stone.
We learned how to compromise with your wife.
Yeah.
I want to do this thing. I want to throw stones. I want to dig up my dead mum. Let's do my thing first with the stones.
Yeah.
Okay, deal.
But also, I kind of like the passive aggressive nature of the relationship as well. But like,
what are you giving life skills, Matt?
it hasn't impressed me. It's there's plenty on show, but it hasn't nothing to wow. Do you know what I mean?
It's a 4.
I was gonna say 6 maybe because it's still above them. We got boats. We got some major stuff. We got some significant stuff.
We've got creating life is a big one,
and also creating mega boats as well. That's £25 mega boat. It's like the mega bus, but that tickled me more than it was funny. If you know what I mean. But like, I think there's significant things, but nothing crazy. If you know what I mean.
should we give it 6?
I think 6.
Morals.
The ethical things we learn.
Be good, humans, or the earth will destroy us.
I think we're due for one, really.
We are, yeah. Climate change is going to come and smack us in the backside hard.
Yeah, I might start building my boat now. Do you reckon we would survive the end of the world? What if we had to survive the end of the world together?
I reckon we could do it, like I Am Legend style.
Yeah.
I reckon we could do it. Me, you and your cat.
Yeah, that'd be nice, because then, like, we still did the podcast.
Do you reckon we'd still do the podcast if it was the end of the world?
Yeah, because I feel that we get the
need something to do, yeah.
Yes, we need something to do, and the viewing figures wouldn't change.
No, that's true.
I guess we learned a lot of stuff to do with not respecting the dead.
Yeah.
Learned to be a good person, or else you'll die a horrible death. We learned that plagiarism is okay if it is stealing from Christian stories.
Yep.
Then I guess plagiarism's the other way around in that case. But I
don't think it's overly hard.
We did touch on some stuff earlier, but it pales in comparison to last week's, really. I think we're missing something here. Right? There's something we got to be missing.
No, I don't think it had that much morals. It was just a big overriding moral, which is that humans were terrible and needed to be cleansed.
Be careful where you go with cleansing and stuff like that. We learned how to pronounce Deucalion's name properly.
Probably, yeah.
I don't think it's much, actually. I'm going to say 3.
3, I think it's 3.
Dan, take the lead in creativity.
Creativity, was it creative? Yeah, on the other hand, was it creative? Not really, no, I don't know if it wasn't really.
You are sitting on the fence today, man.
Actually, I'm sitting on a chair.
But I could also be sitting on a wood furniture thing. Yeah, that's
I said I technically am also sitting on a wood furniture thing.
Oh, shut up.
Creativity. Great flood, always creative.
It's different from a lot of Greek myths.
It is actually, yes.
Obviously, it's
but also weirdly similar. Or familiar.
Familiar. Also, this will go in WTF for sure. But the fact that Zeus decides just to kill everyone, that decision.
Yeah, that's a big decision.
That is a very Zeus decision.
And the other gods seem to be okay with it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, do you know what, mate? Go on.
Yeah. But can we just keep one guy alive? Who?
He's being the son of Prometheus, pretty creative.
Yeah.
The boat is quite creative. The oracle, just being there, kind of WTF, but also kind of creative. The stones and the riddle, that's creative.
Yeah. But also, after there's been a massive genocide, a riddle's not exactly what you're looking for.
No, that's true.
I don't think it's overly creative, but it's certainly more than usual. Maybe about 5 or a 6? 5?
5, yeah. It had a big overriding creativity thing, which is the end of the world.
WTF, the weird things, and the things that make you go, huh? I think the series for sure. The fact that only 2 people survive, and the people that they pick are not very bland.
Bland, yeah.
And not even that good.
Oracle surviving.
Yeah.
Their gift to her being water.
That is a good one, dude. Yeah. The fact that, that they replace bad humans with strong humans, but made out of rocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not good, if you know what I mean. I don't know. It's a weird myth, if you know what I mean. I think and the fact that they crashed on top of a mountain as well.
Yeah.
And
how crazy is it?
Also the fact that they didn't realise when there was a massive flood. Oh yeah, everyone's dead. It's like, what else did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, that's true.
I think 5, because you've got a massive genocide, genuinely a genocide here. Also, another thing, when they throw this gendered rocks as well.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
And they threw 50 of them, and 50 each, and they married.
Very cool, yeah.
Say a number.
4.
5, I'm going to say.
Oh god.
What do you reckon?
I'll give a benefit of the doubt and say 5.
Because I think
that messed up. Was it as messed up as other meats? I think it was less messed up.
But I think the thing I'll come back to is you are wiping out the entire of the human population.
Well, that's pretty messed up.
I think that does take. That's at least
true.
midway.
That's true.
I think, that's archetypal Zeus myth right
That's
there.
true. I know it's only one thing, but it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean, that is bigger. That
mass genocide.
On the scale of everything, that's the biggest. You know what I mean? Are we happy with 5?
Yeah.
5. Alright, not high score, but let's see what we have. We have 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 5 equals 19.
Correct.
That's quite rhythmic, wasn't it?
It was.
So 19 out of 40. I almost said 30 then. Like 20 again. 19 out of 40. Not half bad.
Not half bad. Not quite half bad.
Yeah, not quite half bad. Oh, did you enjoy that?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay. It was just new characters is always good.
Yeah.
New stories.
We're getting to the end of Greek myths now. It's quite sad, really.
It is sad, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. We got to do the Aeneid at some point, and then some other bits and pieces, and that'll be it, really. It'd be a bit sad to see him go. So let's enjoy it whilst we can, and at least it's not the Odyssey.
That's true. Yeah. It's nice to have some fresh ones.
Yeah. So Dan, if you enjoyed this podcast, how can you get in touch?
I would probably email us, Matt, to be honest.
Yeah, because like Chris did. You could send us gifts as well.
Yep, send us gifts.
But how can you get in touch with us?
Miffspodcast@gmail.com.
And what kind of things would we like to hear from you?
Myths that we haven't done that you'd like to do. Your favourite myths.
Yeah. And just feedback if you'd like
Just
to.
feedback.
Want to say hello? Get in touch.
Even bad ones, they'll be funny.
No, please don't. I'll throw you in bad feedback.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Nope. Okay. See, this is what I mean by emotional strength. How many stars can people give us on iTunes?
1 to 5. We prefer 5.
We only ask for 5, please. Right. Why bother giving 4 stars? Give us 5 stars, please. And where can you find us on social media?
Facebook and Twitter.
At
Miffs Podcast.
And also Miffsfits Fan Club as well. That's more of a group discussion kind of thing. On top of that, why don't you come and see me at the Fringe? I'll be there from the 1st of August to the 25th of August, doing my show called Here Comes Your Man. That's at 7:10 at the Just The Tonic rooms. Every day apart from 12th. Dan, will you see that?
What are you doing on the 12th?
Well, I have to take a mandatory day off because I'll probably go a bit mad.
Oh, okay, I'll come then.
Just sit in the room being like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, down outside.
Yeah.
Just to best my whole show, see. You would probably do that,
Yeah,
actually.
I would probably do that.
Dan, so it's been lovely to see you today.
Thank you, Matt. You too.
I think we should finish this off with a fight to the death. God, fucking stop you. Can you finish off whilst I move?
Matt, that tickles! No, seriously, do it again. It tickles.
Shall I actually tickle you?
No, don't tickle me. But do also tickle me. Don't tickle me. Tickle me.
Can I tickle your feet?
You tickle my toe, my weird monkey toe.
Oh no. Can I just
That's how I get you in a fight. I just put my little toe in your face. Then you probably vomit and I'd kill you.
Yeah, I think that I'll accept that. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway,
That'd be my finishing move.
yeah.
Finish him. I whip my sock off. Get my manky toe out.
Oh God, no. If you haven't heard that episode, what a weird end of this podcast it'll be. But thank you for listening, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
God, no, bye!
Miffs, 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 Miffs.
All right, so, sorry, I got a business email because I'm doing well for myself, which I'm not going to read in the podcast.
It said, hi, Matt, you're in your overdraft.
Business.